Just a timely call from the factory management to the police could have saved Bangladeshi Hindu man Dipu Chandra Das, who was Lynched and Killed on the 18th of December following vague allegations of blasphemy. But instead of calling the police and saving him, Das was forced to resign by his factory supervisors, pushed out of his workplace, and handed over to an enraged mob of Islamists that beat him to death, hung his body and set fire to it. His colleagues reportedly joined the mob to kill him. Shocking details have emerged in the lynching of 25-year-old Dipu Chandra Das, a Hindu garment factory worker in Baluka, Mymensingh, who was killed over unverified blasphemy claims. According to Bangladesh's Rapid Action Battalion and police officials, Dipu was forced to resign by factory supervisors and then handed over to the mob, which brutally assaulted and killed him, hung his body on the Dhaka-Mymensingh highway, and set fire to it, according to reports in Bangladeshi media outlets. Dipu Chandra Das was the sole breadwinner of his family and is survived by a disabled father, his mother, his wife and his 1.5-year-old child. Leading Bangladeshi author Taslima Nasreen lamented that Dipu's family does not even have the money to flee to India to save themselves from the hands of the jihadists. What will happen to the family now? Who will save them? She questioned. Ravi Lal Das, Dipu's father, said that his son's body had been tied to a tree and set on fire. He said that the family had initially heard about the incident on Facebook, adding that it gradually became a topic of discussion among more people. Authorities said that no clear evidence had been found to substantiate the blasphemy allegations. A total of 12 people have been arrested so far, including factory officials and workers, after CCTV footage and videos of the incident were reviewed. But investigators suggest the killing of Dipu Chandra Das was far from a sudden flare-up. It bore clear signs of planning spanning several hours. The sequence, from a forced resignation and delayed police alert to his eventual handover to an Islamist mob, points to a deliberate chain of actions rather than an impulsive act of violence. The lynching occurred hours before widespread riots, protests and violence by Islamists erupted in Bangladesh on the 16th of December, immediately after news of the anti-India radical leader Sharif Osman Hadi broke the same night. During the violent protests, Indian diplomatic missions were targeted amid a wave of anti-India protests. At a press conference in Mymensingh, Rapid Action Battalion Commander Naimul Hassan said the violence began inside the factory itself. The incident began around 4 p.m. The factory floor in charge forced him to resign and handed him over to an enraged mob. We arrested 2 factory officials because they did not hand him over to the police and failed to ensure his safety, Hassan was quoted as saying by Dhaka-based news outlet Protom Arlo. As it was the time for shift change, workers for another shift also gathered in front of the factory and local people joined as the news spread outside. Around 8:45, the agitated people entered the factory, breaking open its pocket gate and took Dipu away from the security room, alleged the senior manager. The report and the arrests make it clear that Das's colleagues from the factory were part of the mob that lynched him, hung his body and set fire to it and were seen celebrating as the body burned. The Rapid Action Battalion officers said the allegations that triggered the killing remain unclear. The issue of blasphemy is extremely vague. We tried to find out what he had actually said, but no one could clarify it, Naimul Hassan told the media. He further added, "We are investigating if there was any prior enmity. It has not yet been possible to identify with whom the incident initially began." Targeting minorities under the draconian blasphemy laws is nothing new in India's neighboring countries of Pakistan and Bangladesh. In Pakistan, over 1,500 people have been charged under the blasphemy law and at least 75 people have been killed. In Bangladesh there have been about 625 cases of mob violence relating to blasphemy, and in most of the cases, the victims are either minority or ex-Muslims. And the sad part is that the West, which fancies itself as a protector of human rights across the world, is complicit in this killing of minorities as it props up and pulls down regimes in Pakistan and Bangladesh, 2 countries which it sees as tools for containing India. Please do share this video with your friends and colleagues so that the plight of the minorities in the Islamic countries of Pakistan and Bangladesh reaches a maximum number of people.